you got any toilet paper?
Look at the gleam, look at the beam, yeah, I'm shining. Look at the chain, look at the rings, we been grinding. Look at the toy, look at the numbers, they ain't lying.
What is good? My name is Seb Munoz Fitness, aka Seb Munoz. We're back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over my insane constipation and bloating problems. I know that you came here because you have the same problems and you want to fix that fast, get rid of all that junk in your stomach. Last night, went to a steakhouse. Had a 16-ounce steak. So much sodium in that steak. Woke up with my stomach pretty bloated. So what I do first thing, on an empty stomach, no water, nothing, I take a lemon, I cut it up, I put it into my water, and then I heat it up in the microwave for about 40 seconds to get it nice and warm. Not too warm that you won't be able to drink it. I take that, I wait exactly 15 minutes, and then I take right here, the miracle vegetable. Celery. I take it in a juicer and I juice it, and I take 16 to 32 ounces and boom. That is like medicine, right? This is medicine. This is my juicer right here. It's called the Omega Juicer because we got Omega bloating. This entire head will give you 16 to 32 ounces. I know it's amazing. A whole head of celery. 15 minutes later, have your breakfast. We'll go over what I eat. It's typically just a low Fodmap diet, so no food that will cause any type of stress on the digestive system. Let's get to juicing the celery. If you don't have access to a cold press juicer, you can also use a blender. Try to fit as many sticks of celery from the head as you can into the blender and use as much water as needed to make the celery blend into a juice.
Gotta be God, it's gotta be Jesus, gotta be God.
So lemon water is pretty well known on the internet, but celery juice, what type of weirdo drinks celery juice in the morning? If you're serious about curing yourself, getting rid of that, then give it a shot. It works because it cleans your digestive system. It's a miracle. I got it from some guy named Anthony Williams. He has his whole website based on celery juice. He wrote a whole book about it, and he basically explains how it cures chronic illnesses. Those illnesses include bloating and constipation. It works, trust me, give it a shot. So low FODMAP diet is pretty boring, but why make it boring when you can make it fun? Because I like to have fun. So we're gonna be making some low FODMAP pancakes. So in order to make these pancakes, you're gonna need some cinnamon, 85 grams of buckwheat flour, 1 capful of vanilla extract, 160 milliliters of cashew or almond milk, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and a serving of stevia.
Look at the gleam, look at the beam, yeah, I'm shining. Look at the chain, look at the rings, we been grinding. Look at the toy, look at the numbers, they ain't lying. Look at my eye, you see the grind, I cannot hide it. Gotta be God, it's gotta be Jesus. Gotta be God, gotta be Jesus. Oh my God, gotta be Jesus. Gotta be God, gotta be Jesus. Yeah. Ain't no more capping, I'm back on the beat. I got you ready.
As you can see, this pancake is like the size of the pan. It's humongous. So now we're gonna attempt to flip it. Oh, jeez. Here is the pancake. Macros are insane, looking finger licking good. We're gonna add some PB2 with chocolate on it. I just mixed some PB2 with some dark cocoa powder. Oh yeah. So breakfast is now served. The macros are gonna be on the screen. And I decided to add a serving of blueberries. What is a low FODMAP diet? So a FODMAP is a collection of short-chain carbohydrates that are poorly digested by the gut, which causes bloating and gas in our case. So what we're gonna be doing is eliminating these foods that are high in FODMAP. So this pancake has ingredients that are completely low in FODMAP, so it won't cause any bloat and gas. So good. And by the way, you can download an app, you can look up the food, and it will tell you whether it has low or high FODMAPs. Look for the foods that are low FODMAPs. I'll have the download link in the description. With this recipe, your low FODMAP diet will not be boring. Pancakes look good? Are you gonna make them though?
It's some big talk coming from the tilt-top. When we shine, they gon' hit me like I'm Chris Rock.
By the way, I left out the baking soda, but they're equally as delicious.
Small world coming from a big block. Speed racing, can't afford to make a pit stop.
Last night, I cut a piece of steak, and it was huge, because I like to eat, like when I eat food, I like to eat big. Hale said, "You're gonna cut that in half?" I was like, fine. Like Jesse James West says, last bite is the best bite. But no, I believe every bite was the best bite. So right now I'm going on a walk because any kind of exercise helps with getting rid of bloating or gas. Whether it's walking, running, biking, cycling, or swimming. Alright, so now we're back in the kitchen, and this is the part of the video that gets interesting. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you find it helpful. But now we're gonna see if your stomach is low in stomach acid, which could be the cause of your bloat and constipation. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a heaping teaspoon of baking soda and you're gonna put it into about like 6 to 8 ounces of water. You're gonna chug it down. And if you burp in the next 30 to 60 seconds, you have good and healthy stomach acid. But if it takes you 3 minutes, maybe even more, to hear a little rumble in your stomach or burp, you got low stomach acid. So what we're gonna do to attack this problem is we're gonna make a natural remedy that is gonna help bring your stomach acid back to normal and soothe the gut and aid in digestion, which is exactly what we want to help get rid of our bloating and constipation. So the recipe for this natural remedy is 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This is good because it's very acidic and it will help bring back the acidity in your stomach. And now we have obviously a lime. As we said at the start of the video, it's acidic too, so it will help with that too. And then right here, we have a couple leaves of mint. So I bought a plant in my local grocery store, Publix or Walmart, wherever you're from. So you're gonna pick the leaves from the mint, you're gonna boil a pot of water, you're gonna wait until it boils, then you're gonna put a couple leaves in, leave it for, I say, around 10 minutes until the water changes color. You're gonna pour that into the cup. Be careful, it's gonna be burning because it's boiling. You're gonna squeeze a lemon in and put 2 tablespoons. I enjoy the taste, it tastes really good. Good for your liver, good for your gut. One step closer to curing that bloating and constipation. One thing that I want to remind you guys when making this tea is to avoid all kinds of sugar alcohols, which could be xylitol, sucralose, anything that you can put in your tea that is 0 calories. Aim for things like stevia and any sweeteners that are on the low Fodmap list, and you're good. Enjoy that sweet mint tea. Some more things that you can do to get rid of bloating and constipation is upping that fiber intake. So remember to keep in mind that you're going to be doing a low FODMAP diet for the day, for the week, however long it takes to get rid of the bloating and gas. But we're going to be upping that fiber content by eating high fiber foods. So high fiber foods that are low in FODMAPs are going to be quinoa, carrots, and chia seeds. There's probably more. Those are the things that I can think on the top of my head. But that is one thing you can do. The second thing you can do is normalize your sodium intake. You might have been eating at Burger King. Notice when you go to Burger King or Pizza Hut and you have a slice of pizza or a burger, you wake up the next day and you're like a balloon. Normalize that sodium intake. You probably don't even have that much sodium in a day that was in that burger. In a week, I mean. Up that potassium intake. Make sure your potassium levels are normal. You can do this by taking a potassium supplement, or even just eating a banana, eating some sweet potatoes. Get at least 47 milligrams of potassium because it's important to excrete that sodium out of your urine. Implement these into your day and you get closer and closer to getting rid of that bloating and gas. So the last thing that you're gonna wanna do is practice mindful eating. This is where you basically eat slower and chew more. So if you're like me and you like to take like 3 chews before you swallow and you just go 1, 2, 3 and you swallow basically a full piece of food, take your time, count your chews, get to 30 chews until that food is as broken down as it can be. Digestion starts in the mouth. So if you skip a step of digestion, you're gonna result in bloating and gas because you're just gonna be causing inflammation in your digestive system. You get used to eating slower, you actually enjoy your food more, and you just feel better. You don't feel heavy and just really full. You might actually get full faster so you don't end up eating so much food. If you made it to the end of the video, make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification, comment down below anything else you would like to see and any questions regarding this topic. I love you guys. See you guys in the next one.
Look at the beam, I'm shining. Look at the chain, look at the rings, we been grinding. Look at the toy, look at the numbers, they ain't lying. Look at my eye, you see the grind.